storm.
And we are back with another episode of the Unsportsmanlike Podcast. Today, I'm your host, Marcus, and today I am here with my guy,
Nicholas. All right, Marcus. Well, that is it. The finals are set. Pacers, Thunder. Probably going to be a blowout. Probably going to be a sweep. But let's talk about the finals on the eastern side and the western side and what we think is going to happen in the finals matchup.
Me personally, I think the Oklahoma City Thunder are just the best team in basketball. I think they're going to beat the Pacers in 5. I'll give them one game. You know, when the Thunder are up like 3-0, I think they'll probably win game 4, and then that'll force, for it to go back to OKC for game 5. But I think this series is going to come down to who can slow down Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and I don't think anyone on the Pacers has an opportunity to do that. I like Tyrese Halliburton. He's all right. You know, he's a pretty good ball player, but I don't think he can match up with Shea and led by those other guys in the Thunder's organization. I just think the Thunder defensively, offensively, schematic-wise is just better than the Indiana Pacers.
So I would have to disagree. I think that what the Pacers stumbled upon is that to guard and slow down somebody, it's going to have to be Andrew Nembhard, just like they did on Brunson last night. They slowed Brunson way down. I think Nembhard probably not going to slow Shea down that much, but there's a defender. You put Neesmith on J-Dub. To be honest with you, Lou Dort's probably going to guard Halliburton anyways, and that'll be Halliburton's matchup on defense. And then I think Chet isn't going to have an issue to start with Pascal, but I think by game 3 or 4, that'll be figured out.
That's an interesting take. I mean, I like Nembhard. I think he's an absolute baller, but I don't know, man. It's something about that foul merchant, that free throw merchant, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's going to get to the free throw line. I mean, I think he attempts like 13 free throws a game, and that's really an astronomical amount of free throws. And this is what I tell people all the time. I've been telling people at work and just tell people out and about. The Knicks lost this series themselves game 1. If they win game 1, this series is totally maybe a different outcome. But they blew like multiple 15-point leads, if I'm not mistaken, just in every game this series pretty much. But on the paper, you would have thought the Knicks would have beaten the Pacers. But after that game 1 letdown, it was all Indiana. And for the crazy fans that say, "Oh, Knicks in 7," no, because if Jalen Brunson can't get it going, which honestly, he was their only bright spot on the offense. You know, Miles Bridges, you didn't really see him anymore. You didn't really see him making those big shots. Karl Anthony Towns, who can't play a lick of defense. He's useless at times. So, I mean, outside of
another issue is that Cat thought he just turned into one of them Splash Brothers. Motherfucker was pulling logo threes like it was nothing. That's not good basketball. That's not going to get you back into the game. Definitely not back into a series.
And like last night, Brunson, honestly, I think he just ran out of energy. You know, because he pretty much carried the load the majority of these playoffs and majority of the series for sure. I mean, of course, he had other guys pitch in and help out, but Jalen Brunson couldn't do them by himself. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, the dude was averaging 30 a game. I mean, what more do you want from the guy? So I think from that standpoint, he did his role, but nobody else really just stepped up and helped him out.
The good thing for the Knicks and the bright spot that they got to have here is that if Giannis does not go to another Eastern team and he goes to the West, the Knicks will have a shot to be right back in the Western Conference Finals next year. Because the Celtics, their next year is going to be trash because you don't have Tatum, and I don't think Jaylen Brown can lead you that far.
No, not at all.
And the Sixers. The Sixers I'm not worried about Embiid. That's not a great team. And then with the Pacers, this is a team that has a lot of contracts expiring. Their role players are not going to be there long term, and this is a team that is peaking at the right time to win this title, if they can do this. And the last, and on top of that is the Pacers are shooting at a historical clip, 50% from two, 40% from three. The last team that did that, 2014 Spurs, and they won the title that year.
Surely did. Beat
So
primarily the best player in that playoffs, in LeBron James. So for sure, man. I mean, I think the Pacers are gonna have to take a page out of that Spurs team book, because that was old school basketball. And if they can do that, they got an opportunity. So I asked this question today. Well, I really didn't ask this question. I made a statement on Snapchat, and I went on to say, if SGA dominates the Pacers and win the finals and finals MVP, is he the greatest Thunder of all time? And I went on to say no, because we just can't sit here and disrespect Russell Westbrook or Kevin Durant, who is probably the greatest scorer of all time. I mean, dude, you're 23, 24 years old, averaging 30, leading the team to an NBA Finals that unfortunately you ran up against, we all know, LeBron James and the Miami Heat. But, I mean, so that's my question to you. If SGA wins the NBA Finals and Finals MVP, is he the greatest Thunder of all time?
no.
Why do you say no, though?
Because let's take away the free throws that you got that were bullshit. Let's take away the games that won you because they were bullshit. You're not even in this fucking. You're not even close to this final spot. You're not even in the conference finals.
Well, he is an MVP.
I don't care. Because I know, I see your story. I watch your story. You said it's probably Kevin Durant, and I disagree with you. Kevin Durant didn't win a title there. I'm going with that it's Russell. Russell had back-to-back MVPs.
Yeah, and honestly, I never really said Kevin Durant. I was just making a general statement.
Yeah, I mean that's where everybody's gonna go, and I think that's probably where you would lean, because he was the most prolific scorer of, maybe not the most, but a top scorer of our generation. So I would give it to you if you wanted to go Kevin Durant. I'd give it to you.
I mean, honestly, you could either go with KD or Russ, right? I mean, because what Russ did after the departure of Kevin Durant can't be, that can't be overseen. Like what he did,
that was mind-boggling.
That was a generational run by Russell Westbrook. He led a team that didn't really have anybody to multiple playoff appearances, right? While winning MVP, and on top of that, had an entire season with nothing but straight trip dubs. That is unheard of, right? He had hope in Oklahoma City. I think those fans knew they weren't winning a title with just Russell Westbrook. They knew that. I mean, they were just enjoying the history that they were watching, right? But Kevin Durant brought something different to that organization, even including the Seattle Supersonics, when they were the Supersonics at the time. Your best opportunity to win the title was with Kevin Durant around that time. But like I said earlier, he ran into LeBron James, who was not going to be denied an NBA championship, So
my only thing is, and this is why I lean with Westbrook, is because KD's second piece was always Westbrook. When KD left, Westbrook's second piece was Steven Adams.
And no disrespect to Steven Adams. No disrespect. But, I mean, come on. Like, think about this. That Thunder team had Russell Westbrook, Sixth Man of the Year James Harden, Kevin Durant, starry-ass Kendrick Perkins. Like, they had a squad. And so somebody asked me this earlier today as well. Does that OKC team beat this OKC team? Hell yeah.
Fuck
yes. They probably beat them in 5.
You think Westbrook, like 4 or 5 years ago, Westbrook, you think he's letting Shea do that shit?
No. That Thunder team is probably, I may sound crazy when I say this, they may sweep this Thunder team. They may sweep them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you have James Harden come off the bench averaging probably 14, 15. You got Russell Westbrook probably averaging a triple-dub. And then you got Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper, whatever you want to call him, cupcake, whatever. The Durantula. He's averaging 30, and he's efficient, and it's efficient. You get what I'm saying? So, no disrespect to this Thunder team. I mean, you got guys, but, like, Shit ain't guarding Kevin Durant. SGA ain't guarding Russell Westbrook. And then, like I said, you have prime James Harden, who was just starting his prime, 6th man of the year, coming off the bench. Yeah, not a chance in hell.
Yeah, absolutely not. And Isaiah Hardenstein isn't going to do anything with any big man that the Thunder had. Because I'm pretty sure Steven Adams was there that last year that KD was there too. And I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would absolutely work Hardenstein in the post.
Come on. And it's the thing. I really don't like Kendrick Perkins. But, hey, I think he would have went off. Seriously. Yeah. I would have gave you a smooth 8 and 5. Really. Seriously. Because, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, we can talk bad on Kendrick Perkins, but he did have a long NBA career, whether we like it or not. We might not like his takes on ESPN or whatever. Like, they're terrible, but, hey, he still had an NBA career, right?
Yeah, so, went further as an athlete than me, so.
Right. And wait a minute. Isn't he an NBA champion?
Did he win one with?
Did he win one with Boston?
He might have.
I think he's an NBA champion as well. So, I mean, you put all that. He has playoff experience. Now, is he the best big man we've seen? Hell, not even close. But you look at all that, I think this Thunder team doesn't have a shit chance in hell with that Kevin Durant-led Thunder team. I mean, because like I tell everybody, let's not forget, that Thunder team won game 1 of that NBA Finals, and then it just got swept after that. It was all she fucking wrote after that. This Thunder team wouldn't have a shit chance in hell with that Miami Heat team. They wouldn't even win one game. They wouldn't win one. Like
I said earlier, I don't think that this Thunder team is really all that good. I think it was just that they got lucky with the refereeing this year because they gave every whistle they possibly could to the Thunder. Every single one. And the last person that got a whistle like this was James Harden. He didn't win a title.
Yeah, but he did win MVP though. So hey,
MVPs don't move me though, man.
I mean, you are the best player in the league if you do win MVP, no matter whether we like it or not. But so right now, SGA has thrown to being the best player in the league, right? So let me ask you this. So from what it sounds like, you got OKC winning in how many games?
6.
Got winning in 6. I got them. I got it in 5 because if that defense of OKC shows up again, yeah. Oh yeah, fun fact. We can all thank Paul George for this, all right? And another fun fact. Miles Turner is the last remaining Pacers from that Paul George team. That is insane. And that's the thing. He flies under the radar so much because no one even talks about Miles Turner. Who gives a damn about Miles Turner?
And that's why, and this is honestly why I'm cheering. Because don't get me wrong, the Thunder, like the story behind on how this team was built, cool, great story. Want to cheer for it, but I got to cheer for the Pacers because, well, one, I'm an Iowa State boy, Halliburton, but let's just put that at like reason number 3. Reason number 1, all this waiting around, putting your faith in the franchise, the organization, it paid off for Miles Turner. Finally, he has a shot to get a ring. Yeah, and then on top of that,
it's not him to get a ring.
He probably won't get it. But Pascal Siakam, I've been trying to make a point.
Pascal Siakam.
I think that when his career is said and done, he has a chance. Maybe not first ballot, maybe not second ballot, but he has a chance to get in the Hall of Fame if he wins this ring. Yeah, two rings, Finals MVP on both of them. Yeah.
What? You said Pascal won Finals MVP in Toronto? No, he didn't.
No, that was Kawhi. No, Eastern Conference MVP and the Finals one on this run. I think he can get in third ballot.
Bro, Eastern Conference Finals MVP means absolutely nothing. That's a made-up ass award that, honestly, we didn't even need to be made.
They still track it, but I'm just saying.
That's not
trust me. Trust me, you know this battle.
No,
It gets thrown in my face
no,
every
no.
time that we go this Jordan LeBron debate.
Him winning Eastern Conference Finals MVP means absolutely nothing. I mean,
Well,
nothing.
First off, he robbed Halliburton of that.
No, hey, that doesn't go towards him being a Hall of Famer, though. Is Pascal Siakam a Hall of Famer? Hell no. No.
Yeah.
Not even close. Are you serious? You're saying Pascal Siakam is a Hall of Famer?
If they win the ring this year, yes.
Let me ask you. Oh, my God. Oh, my Jesus. You're saying Pascal Siakam, if he wins the ring this year, he will be a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Not everybody that wins one ring is going to make it in. But when you're a Supermax player who wins 2 rings, probably going to get in. Not going to be a first ballot. It's not going to be your second ballot. But that third and final try, you're probably going to get in.
No, he's not a Hall of Famer. I'm sorry. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's not. He is not a Hall of Famer. Are we serious?
I'm dead serious. That Sam Levitt take way back in the past that you had me doing this pod, yeah, that might have been me just trying to jaw at you. But no, this one's dead ass. He wins this finals and he wins this finals MVP. He's going to the Hall of Fame on his 3rd chance. I don't think you understand that the requirement to make it into the Hall of Fame is not that high.
Pascal Siakam has an opportunity to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. You're acting like he's been a bum. He's not a bum.
I never said he was a bum. I think he is a good basketball player that knows how to play the game of basketball. He plays his role very well. But to sit here and say he is a Hall of Famer, potentially he's a potential Hall of Famer, dude, look, I'm going to genuinely ask the social media world this same question. If Pascal Siakam wins ring number 2 and finals MVP, does that put him in the Hall of Fame status? And I'm pretty sure
on his 3rd chance.
What do you
mean? You have to make sure you put 3rd ballot, not first ballot, not second ballot.
No. Hall of Fame, it doesn't matter about the ballot. As long as you're a Hall of Famer, it doesn't matter if you're first, second, or third. As long as you are in the ballot, it doesn't matter. I hate when people sit here and say, oh, man, he's a second ballot Hall of Famer. No one cares about first, second, or third ballot. No one cares. As long as you get that jacket that says you're a Hall of Famer, it doesn't matter if you're first, second, or third. It does not matter.
The only reason I say he's going to be a 3rd ballot is because I don't know who else is going to be retired and possibly up for it when he's done.
That's a tad bit disgusting that you keep saying 3rd ballot, but whatever. Just say Hall of Famer. It doesn't matter what ballot it is.
Yeah, fine. He'll be a Hall of Famer at some point if he wins this finals and this finals MVP.
Yeah. I don't even think that's enough, but each of them. How many All-Star appearances does he have?
3 or 4.
Pascal Siakam has 3 or 4. Are you sure?
He has at least 2.
Pascal Siakam?
Yeah. Let me get on my other phone. Let me look it up. Let me get out the other phone. Let me look this up for you.
When the hell did Pascal Siakam become when was he an All-Star?
He got 1 in Toronto. There it is.
Pascal Siakam, Hall of Famer. That's insane. That's pretty crazy.
Pascal Siakam has been named an NBA All-Star 3 times in his career. First was in 2023, again in 2024, and his 3rd one was this year in 2025.
Yeah, I guess, but Hall of Fame status, no, not at all. No. So he's made it 3 years in a row. Congrats to Pascal Siakam. Even if he does win Finals MVP, I don't know if he's in Hall of Famer. I don't think he's done enough. I'm sorry. I just didn't think so. But like I said, OKC in 5. You got OKC in 6. That's all the time that we have today. Again, I am your host of the Unsportsmanlike Podcast, Marcus. And today, we're signing out with my boy,
Nick.
All right, y'all have a good one.